My personal brand story. Who am I? My backstory. I was raised by a single mother, just me and my brother. My brother's 11 years older than me, so I was pretty much raised as the only child. My mother was a daughter of a coal miner. She was one of 12 children. My family's always been very tight-knit. Even until this day, all the descendants of my grandparents live within about a 45-minute radius of each other. So as I was growing up, going to church every Sunday was like a family reunion. All my aunts, uncles, cousins, all went to church together every Sunday. When I was young, I accepted Christ into my life. However, as a teen and a young adult, I lived a life that was very far from Christ. And while barely making it through high school, I decided to go into the Air Force because the last thing I wanted anything to do with was more school. So in 2002, I joined the Air Force as an aircraft armament technician. At that time, I was only planning on doing 6 years. Now, just over 17 years, and after 6 different duty stations and 2 different career changes, things in my life have taken a drastic shift. I mentioned earlier my close family ties. Between that and the Air Force has shaped my inner layers. My family has instilled in me to always put God first. Take care of your family. The Air Force has given me 3 core values, but the one that resonates most with me is service before self. Some time ago, I was taking a management course. I was asked this question: are you task-oriented or people-oriented? I answered that question without hesitation. People. My belief is if you take care of people, the people will take care of you. My outer layers reflect my inner layers. Shortly after coming into the Air Force, I rededicated my life to Christ. I have had the pleasure of serving in a number of ministries over the years, in the States and abroad. And in 2016, I was ordained as a deacon. In the military, I'm a master resiliency instructor, where I have the opportunity to teach new airmen resilient skills to help them adapt to military life. I have also been able to serve as a mentor to help young men avoid making the same mistakes that I did and coaching them to better use their skill sets. Throughout my life, I've had a number of instrumental people that have taken care of me along the way, and I owe a debt to those that have sacrificed for me. I guess you can say I wasn't listening to the warning that you get before taking off in an aircraft. Put your mask on before helping others. This has always been an obstacle for me during my life. Some have said, in some cases, I'm too helpful or invest in others that I haven't focused enough on myself. They may have been the cause of my slow promotion rate or me taking 10 years to get a 4-year degree. But look how God has used me. My unique value proposition: God took this rough around the edge little boy and made him a fisher of men, helping, mentoring, and discipling young men for Christ, leading by example, reaching my hand out to help those that are down, lifting them up and encouraging them. Who are my prospects? The forgotten ones, the at-risk ones, the underdogs, those that others have written off. When you put God first and love others, you can affect change. Someone took the time and had an effect on me, which has helped mold who I am today. I am Carlton, and I am my brother's keeper.